What is going on, everybody? My name is Paulo Barroso and I'm a super affiliate internet marketer. So some of you know that I'm a big advocate of a smart contract called Forsage. Forsage has changed my life a year ago, back in May, when I joined Forsage. Up until now, that's the amount of money that I've earned so far, guys. That's $5.1 million. And I know this sounds crazy, and just to prove to you, I will be logging into my two accounts in Forsage just to show you some numbers. But as you can see, there's two screenshots there just showing above my head. One for account one, $1.9 million earned since May last year. And then account two, as you guys can see, $3.2 million, guys. All this earned in a period of 12 months. Now, Forsage smart contract on the Ethereum network had a couple of problems. Problem number one was the price of Ethereum, as you guys know, has shot up last year when I first started in May from $200 up to $4,000, which makes really hard to buy any smart contract with Forsage Ethereum. So that was problem number one, guys. The price of Ethereum shot up and made it hardly impossible for anyone really to participate in Forsage Ethereum. Problem number two, as you guys know, the gas fees in the Ethereum network went through the roof as well. I remember at one point I was trying to buy a $10 contract for somebody else in my downline, and the fees were over $1,000. Can you imagine paying $1,000 in fees just to buy a $10 contract? That made hardly impossible to participate in Forsage Ethereum. But guess what? Forsage, as of yesterday, the 31st of May, has just launched a new smart contract, but on a BUSD, which is a stable coin. BUSD is the Binance coin, which is pegged to the dollar. So one BUSD, guys, equals $1. So that's problem number one solved. Even if the markets go, even if Ethereum or Bitcoin, go Bitcoin to 100,000, Ethereum to $20,000, it doesn't really matter, because in Forsage BUSD, because the BUSD token is pegged to the dollar, the price of buying a contract, it's always the same. So if you buy a contract, and by the way, you can get started in Forsage BUSD for $10. It will always be $10. In a year's time, guess how much it will be? It will be $10. In 5 years' time, and I believe for longevity, I really believe that Forsage BUSD is going to be here for a very long time because it solved the two problems. So the price of the contracts will always be the same for the coming years. Problem number two solved are the fees. So Forsage BUSD, it's connected with the Binance Smart Chain. What all that means, I don't want to confuse you, is that the blockchain that's running, that Forsage is running in, it's the Binance Smart Chain, and the fees are extremely low. So you're buying a contract for, let's say, for $10, and the fees will be around 10 to 15 cents. So can you guys see the difference? You're not paying the high fees on the Ethereum network. So problem solved. Forsage has got it 100% right this time with the currency which is pegged to the dollar, so the contract will always be worth the same. And number two, the fees and the speed. You can buy a contract in a matter of seconds. The fees, you're talking about cents. And I tell you what, this company has changed my life. As you guys can see, that's $5.1 million, guys, earned in a matter of 12 months. I believe we can duplicate here again. I'll be hitting this really hard. I'll be promoting it to my whole list. Plus, I'll be buying a lot of traffic into my Forsage business. And guess what? If you guys are on my team, if you guys join with me, that it's likely, not a promise, that some of you will get some of my spillover, because I can't get all my members in my downline to stay with me. They need to go down, they need to go sideways. So if you decide to run with me on Forsage, one promise is I'll be fully committed. As you guys know, I've got a record of bringing a lot of members in. Just check my two accounts that flashed on the screen earlier. That's quite a lot of members. So maybe you can get some action, some of the pie that I'll be bringing in. Now, don't come into this business just relying on me, because that would be totally wrong, and I don't want to set your expectations too high, because then you're gonna get disappointed, because I can't promise spillovers. But again, if you do join a leader like me that's gonna bring a lot of heat, it's gonna bring a lot of food to the table, then I'm your guy. run with me. I'll be doing webinars weekly. I've got 2 sales funnels already completed, ready to give to you, so you can start sending people to the video that explains everything about Forsage, so you don't have to do it yourself. And with that said, I thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm gonna see you on the other side. Take care. Bye-bye.